So we have a lot to talk about. So let's just jump into NFL Week 10. The Browns beat the Texans 10-7, which was, weird because the Texans were good last year, but now they're not. Nick Chubb stepped out of bounds to ice the game with 56 seconds left. They could have won the spread if he did score, but he chose the better option of icing the game. And that was probably very sad for people who bet on that game. The Buccaneers beat the Panthers 46-23. You can't bet against Tom Brady when he has an awful loss or a loss in general the week before. It's very, very hard for Tom Brady to have 2 back-to-back losses. So Tom Brady came out and beat up the Panthers by putting 46 points on the board as opposed to none last week. And Ronald Jones had a 98-yard touchdown, which was amazing. The Lions beat the football team 30-27. It came down to a 59-yard field goal at the end of the game, which was stellar, amazing. Who knew that the Lions football team game would have been as amazing as it was at the end of that game? Alex Smith got his first start in 728 days, and they battled. They really did, but unfortunately, this game was one of those games where the Lions, I think, didn't deserve the win, but they got the win anyway because of that very beautiful field goal at the end. But the football team definitely put up a fight. The Raiders beat the Broncos 37-12. That doesn't surprise me very much. Josh Jacobs had 22 touches, 126 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He was the star of that game. The Steelers beat the Bengals 36-10. It wasn't really that whole exciting. I really wanted Joe Burrow to put up more numbers. I wanted him to put more oomph into this game and be one of those crazy teams that brought the Steelers their first loss. But they didn't do that, and the Steelers continue to be undefeated at 9-0. And, Chase Claypool had 2 touchdowns, continues to be the amazing part of the Steelers' offense. The Saints beat the 49ers 27-13. Alvin Kamara is out here doing amazing things, scoring 3 touchdowns. The 49ers are still out here struggling because they still don't have Jimmy G. They don't have George Kittle. It's rough for the 49ers, but they were able to put 13 points on the board, so good for them. And Drew Brees, unfortunately, oh my God, so awful. 5 fractured ribs, 2 on his right side, 3 on his left, I believe, and a collapsed lung on his right side. So they're giving him an optimistic timeline of 2 to 3 weeks, but a collapsed lung, ready to go in 3 weeks? I don't know about that. And 5 fractured ribs on both sides? Not good. And also, God forbid the man gets COVID and gets the coughing symptom, he won't recover. So, Drew Brees, stay at home, be safe, and get better because the Saints need you. They really do. Because Jameis Winston's going to be coming in. They have a lot of quarterback options between him and Taysom Hill. Jameis Winston will be the starting quarterback, however, for the Saints this upcoming Sunday. The Rams beat the Seahawks, which was a big deal, I think, 23-16. Russell had 2 interceptions. This was a weird, I don't know why the Seahawks are suddenly on a decline and they lose to the division team, the Rams, which, like I said with Jordan, the Rams are not doing that much for me, but apparently they were doing enough to beat the Seahawks, so that was a rough loss for Seattle. The Patriots beat the Ravens 23-17. I'm afraid of the Patriots because if they're on this up and up, I don't know what's going to happen next. The weather was a really big deal in this game. As someone who lives in the Northeast, I experienced the wind, I experienced the rain. It was insane. So the fact that they were playing a sport, if they were playing football in this, it was crazy that they were doing that. And then also, Bill Belichick is like certifiably a witch/warlock. The weather cleared up after the game. And it was after Lamar and the Ravens could have went down the field and scored and won the game, but that didn't happen because, like I said, Bill Belichick is a witch. This was also a very big win for Cam Newton because he wants to play good, because he wants to stay in the league. He only signed a 1-year contract with the Patriots. He needs to continue doing good even if the Patriots don't make the playoffs because he needs to sign another contract. So Cam got the win for himself. And last night on Monday Night Football, The Vikings beat the Bears 19-13. Kirk Cousins got his first Monday night win. For the first time, he is now 1-9 on Monday Night Football. So that was a really big deal for the Vikings. Another big divisional win. And at the very end of the game, we saw that Nick Foles did in fact get injured and was carted off the field. However, apparently that injury is not as severe as it seems.